today it's gonna be a little different. Y'all know I'm usually on here interviewing producers, having conversations with engineers, and really just diving through the industry and all of that. As y'all see, I got two special guests on here today. It's about to be live. We might have somebody else jump in. I don't know. We're just gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get live and we're gonna get crazy. So without further ado, let me introduce the guest. Today we are doing a live beat and song critique. Bruh, it's never been done on this show ever. Live beat and song critique. And I'm in San Francisco. You see the bridge, right? It's right in the back. It's amazing, right? Sunset and all that. I'm really not here, but I wish I was there. You know what I'm saying? Um, without all that being said, definitely want to introduce my guy. I've been knowing this guy for about, I don't know, about 4 years. We've been rocking heavy 4 years. When I first met this dude, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I thought he was a weirdo. Like I thought he was one of those weird old school cats. And then like we started talking, I'm like, yo, this dude like he just like me for real. You know what I'm saying? We like the same person. I ain't even gonna cap to you. And like it just clicked. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself, what he does, why he is able to be on here and critique records. Anwar Shahid, bro.
What's going on, man? I appreciate it. I forgive you for insulting me and saying that we was like the same person, but I no, I'm just tripping, man. Anwar Shahid. I am the owner and founder of Take the Land Entertainment. It's a multimedia entertainment company that's in Cleveland. We've done various events. I'm gonna take my phone down so I won't have any distractions.
That might be important.
We do various events in Cleveland. We do a lot of things within the performing arts, everything from stage plays to we put together hip hop ciphers. We just had a hip hop cipher that was released. What was that, last month, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah.
Yep.
So we do a lot of things in the arts. So I have to listen to a lot of music. I actually was sitting under a mentor of mine. So I was taking music and listening to it and critiquing artists all throughout the city. Really for about 13 years now, I've been hearing artists. I had a chance to hear some of the artists who, y'all are rocking with now before people even knew their names. So I'm just looking forward to sitting down, hearing some up and coming artists and just talking about their music. I'm going to be very honest. And when I'm honest, it's not out of disrespect. It's being honest to push artists to be their best, to not be good, but to be great.
Thanks. Yeah, crazy. So then I got to introduce my guy, right? So this dude, we've been rocking for a few months now. And super humble cat, man, but he's cold. So y'all, if this is how I introduce him, and I introduce him this way every single time. So there's this guy, right? He did an interview on what was it on? Producer Grind. And in the interview, the guy was talking about networking and talking about and if you follow Producer Grind, you probably know who I'm talking about right now. But he was talking about networking and how to connect with people, and they were talking about how he networked playing 2K. And it was like you connected with anybody? It was like, oh yeah, I met this kid Ike. Ike hard. Ike hard. And I never knew that until Ike told me about it. But man, without further ado, a dope producer all the way from Portland, Oregon, man. Shout out to Ike. Made this. Ike, tell the people a little bit about yourself, man. Where you started from, how you got into this, why you got into it, all that fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had to hype you up a little bit.
Yeah, so I've been producing for pretty much about a year now. I got my first Mac last September. It was actually kind of like a passed on from my late grandma. It was kind of like it was kind of cool. How I started producing is my English teacher's friend was a DJ. He came into my class. I was so into what he was doing. I was like, yo, I get my computer next week. So I'm finna start making beats. I'm finna start doing all that. And he was like, yeah, for sure. Just do that. It's real fun if you just learn how to do it, but it takes time. And it do take time for sure. But yeah, that's how I got into it. And I'm 17 years old from Portland, like you said. Yeah, that's about it.
What have you worked on, man?
What have I worked on? Like who have I worked with?
Yeah.
I mean, I work with a few guys from Baltimore, SG, Cash, and Tone on a Mission. Uh,
Okay.
I mean, there's a couple other ones, but it's still in the works.
Still in the works. Have you worked with any you collab? This ain't an Ike interview, y'all. I'm just making sure I establish the brands of the people that are on here because they're gonna be honest, and I don't want anybody to be in their feelings when somebody says that they song not good. You know what I'm saying? Because there might be some stuff on here that they don't like. It doesn't mean the song isn't good. It just means it's not their flavor. But I just want to establish who they are and what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just yeah.
I mean,
Have you worked with any other producers?
oh yeah, I work with Mr. A. Jones right here. I work with
I ain't nobody.
Fleeters Made
Ain't
It.
nobody.
I work with a lot of cats. I'm just yeah, that's about it though.
Okay. Well, I'm excited. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready to get into some stuff?
Thanks.
All right. So the first person that we are going to listen to, they sent 2 records in. It's a guy named True the Goon. True the Goon is not somebody scarce to this platform. He was, when I did the song critiques, he sent records in before. So we about to see what it's hitting for. So this first song he sent in was called Pull Up. Y'all ready? True the Goon.
True the Goon.
I'ma talk my shit. I'ma talk my shit.
Hey. I'm having trouble hearing it.
You said what?
Give me a little more.
Oh, a little more.
It's not like playing through the computer. It's playing like through your speakers.
See? That's why we had all this set up beforehand, you know? All right, here we go. Should be good now.
I'ma talk my shit. I'ma talk my shit. Hey. True to gun. Fuck nigga. I stay in my bag like a raccoon. Your bitch suck me up like a vacuum. She swallow my nuts, take my cashews. I'ma go wherever the bag move. I'm picking and choosing cause niggas got options. Remember I was broke, had lint in my pocket. This for the haters cause I know that they watching. Loving the flow so you know that they copy. Now I'm just talking my shit. Ayy, bust on the chest, have her rubbing it in like it's Vicks. But the bitch not sick. Bitch, I'm a dog, no pit. If a nigga cross me, I'ma pull up Mike Vick. Ayy, we toting them drums so we go to a trap and go pick up a stick. Ayy, it's level to the shit, bitch. Level to the shit when it's level to the game and it's level to the picture and it's level to the frame. Pure white shit in the bag, cocaine. Call it heat on my side like Kurt Cobain. Got a 9 on me, watch sunshine on me. Got a bad bitch, but she gon' pay bond for me. If a nigga hate, bet he won't blow down on me. Yes, sir. Ooh's my bag, yeah, I like to blend in. When I pull up on your bitch, tell your bitch get in. She don't get dollars and it don't make sense. Told the bitch to get the money in, don't penny pinch. Boy, I came from the gutter, being broke ain't shit. Spread her legs out, then I hit it with the dick. But she couldn't take the balls like she had bad defense. Goddamn. Yeah. She couldn't take the balls like she had bad defense. Dick in the mouth, so I swam to the deep end. Close her fucking nose just to make her stop breathing. Blow her brains out with the sperm, then I leaving. She call them kids, but I call that shit semen. When they in your belly, free willy, they screaming. Nose gon' nut in your pussy, I'm scheming. Give you a baby, bitch, please keep dreaming. I want money and I want ass. Making up, baby, you get half of my stash. Bitch, please, you will never get half of my stash. Put you on the scheme just to get the brown bag. I'm hunting for the paper. Niggas see me rise.
I probably should have faded that out, but you know.
Cool. That's cool.
Well, all right. So I guess we're gonna start with Anwar, and then we'll go to Ike, and then I'll close it out.
Man, I will. I'll say I mess with it, man. Like just being real. I'll be real. I approach music as a skeptic. I do. When you got enough. Going back to when CDs was what was handed to you, you know, I did club promotions. You get enough CDs handed to you, and it's some whack stuff. You know, you start being a little skeptic. You know what I mean? But I really like the gritty feel to it. I like some of the wordplay, his tempo in which he rap. Like I really like how gritty it felt. Like, really, I can hear you, kind of playing that in the car. Um, and I don't know, this may have been a thing of me hearing it through through my device right now, but I wasn't crazy about the ad libs. I almost feel like the ad libs kind of drew away from his flow at times.
Yeah.
It could have been the level that I'm hearing it at right now, but it almost seemed like, from what I'm hearing, the ad libs seem just as loud as his regular vocals,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
it took away from his flow a little bit. So I don't even know if the ad libs weren't really appealing to me, but they almost seemed like too loud.
Okay.
I mean, and they almost seem too loud, but the song, no, I mess with it. Like, seriously.
Yeah, kind of going off what he said, the ad libs, they were a little loud. They could have been mixed in a lot better, honestly. I couldn't the beat, as far as the beat goes, I couldn't really hear the bass, but the beat was cool. His wordplay and the energy he brought, I like it was kind of that gritty. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, did he send other songs in, or is that the one he sent in?
Yeah, he sent another one. I'm about to play that one. So, I will say it's funny that you guys say that because I'm listening to it on my end and it definitely come out clean because I mixed it myself. I'm just saying what I'm saying. So, so I'm not gonna give much feedback since I actually work with him, but I will say like his cadence in this record, I like the way he really rode the beat. Like he really was able to deliver it. And that's how he is on a lot of his songs. Like he really delivers. So I think that song specifically really delivered. He delivered appropriately. You know what I'm saying? Like it really fit what the beat was doing. Like his lyrics and the beat fit together. So that's what I will say about that. He got another record he sent in. It's called Ride For Me. So let's listen to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this one I did not do.
True to gone. Let's get it. Hey, come and take a ride with me. Let's take a ride. Come and get high with me. Let's get high. Go and catch this vibe with me. Let's catch this vibe. Would you take a stand and lie for me? No, would you lie? Yeah, I'm tired of being lied to. It's back to the basics, the money I'm chasing. These bitches be faking. I'm guarding my heart, can't take no more breaking. But if you was a leave, I'll wait for you, baby. Still here for you, baby. Our love is so real. I won't steal from you, baby. I kill for you, baby. Have you ever had thug passion from a nigga like me? That's all lasting. Fuck them other niggas, put them in the casket. I'ma work that body out like you up at Balance. Come and take a ride with a nigga. Blaze a weed down to the skies with a nigga. When I'm looking at you, I'm getting the picture. You was my miss and I am your misser. You was my rock and I am your hitter. Your ex was on games, we calling him Twister. Where he's like at, you know I'm gon' pick up. Don't worry about nothing, just roll up this switcher. Now we just catching the vibe with my hands, no caressing the thighs. I tell her I love her when I look in the eye. Deserve the truth, I can't tell you no lie. Hey, come and take a ride with me. Let's take a ride. Come and get high with me. Let's get high. Go and catch this vibe with me. Let's catch this vibe. Would you?
All right, where we at, War?
Man, I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, because he was talking about something. He was talking about kind of like this woman that he was feeling or he vibing with and whatever. And I was scared that he was just gonna go off and just start talking about money or stunting or killing or fighting. Or, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times it's not as common now that really stick with a theme and ride it out. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff is just punchline flow. You know what I mean? So for him to actually stick with it, I respect that a lot. I really respect that a lot, man. The beat, I was looking at all of us. We all was kind of sitting here like this with, you know what I mean? So it was definitely a vibe, man. I know I like that. I like the first one, but I say I like that. I like that one even more, man, just on the aspect of him talking about something, kind of that thug love type deal. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Yeah, for me, I think I like that one better. Just as far as the beat goes, the beat was hecka catchy. I love the flute. He was floating on it. The hook was real catchy. I definitely like that one more than the other one. And he actually had a subject he was talking to and stayed within that lane instead of being everywhere. But yeah, I was straight. Give it like an 8 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. See, the first beat critique, we're just gonna say what we're gonna give. We're gonna say what we're gonna give him. So what was yours? What would you get that one?
I give him about 7.5.
As an artist. So we'll do it at the end of their artist, like as an artist, not just at the song.
Okay, so both songs together.
Yeah.
I give him about 7.5.
Okay.
As far as his voice and cadence goes, like he has a lot of potential for sure. Yeah, I stick around 8.
Yeah. No, I definitely would be like 8.5. Just because I work with him, I know the growth that he needs. I know the things that he needs to really work on. I know for that last song, for me, it was definitely the delivery. The beat was cool, the topic was cool, but it was the delivery. Like I've heard him deliver, and he was just, it was like you were lagging. You know what I'm saying? It was like you were slower than the beat. It's like, I've heard you deliver. You know what I'm saying? I've heard you really give it your all. And it's like, hey, like actually put your passion into that. So I would definitely give, as an artist total, I definitely would give him an 8. Solid 8. So shout out to True to Goon. Make sure y'all go follow him, check him out. He probably tuned in. I don't got none of the chats up right now, but if you are tapped in, we are doing beat critiques. Make sure you send your records in. I promise you, if we don't get to it this week, we'll get to it next week, because this is actually fun. And even if I gotta do it myself, I'll do it. But I want to make sure I get to all these, or I might just do a special show throughout the week. I'll just let y'all know. But we're gonna try to get through everything. Make sure y'all tap in, make sure y'all send them in, make sure you go follow the Instagram page. You might get, me and Ike might be releasing a beat pack or a loop kit soon if we reach 100 followers. So we right on the cusp. He didn't even know I just said that. I just made it up. So next we got this guy he's originally from Pittsburgh. I also know him. His name is The Sick One. So we're gonna tap in, see what The Sick One talking about. He got 3 records he sent in. We'll break down each record, and then we'll rate him as a full artist. Sound good?
All right, I'm with it.
This first one's called Angels Cry.
Man, I wonder if my angels cry. Ever since I told the devil bye. Life trying to rock me to sleep and death a lullaby. Rockabye, rockabye. I wonder how my angels feel inside. At them times where I'd rather die. I'd rather die than to look my failure in the eye. Nah. Special. Move like a wolf, but the young boy lion-hearted. How many people getting warm from the fire I have started? Broke a couple hearts, but never claimed to be a surgeon though. Trying to keep mine pure, long way from a virgin though. I'm nervous, bro, like trying to get the best of me. Signed so many rappers, I think I need a vasectomy. Got so many factors, why are angels still protecting me? Trying to build a legacy, stressing me as much as less than me. Less of me, what my spirit can attest to me. Especially when I ain't excellent as I project to be. Next to me, am I as blessed as I expect to be? When when I ain't got the perfect plan. I'm not laying next to me. Keep my circle small. If you swear, then don't step to me. We making moves above you. It look easy like them checkers be. Might just write my hands around your throat where your necklace be. Grace I see, still got Northview. Man, I wonder if my angels cry. Ever since I told the devil bye. Life trying to rock me to sleep and death a lullaby. Rockabye, rockabye, rockabye. I wonder how my angels feel inside. At them times where I'd rather die. I'd rather die than to look my failure in the eye.
All right. What are you thinking?
Where we going? You going to me first, or
Yeah, we're gonna go with the same flow. I like that flow.
What I like about his flow is there's a lot of passion. You know what I mean? A lot of conviction in it. What's almost like a cry out. You know what I mean? So that's good. I think one of the things that is different, you almost got to have a level of discipline to listen to it flow, because it's a little more intricate. It's fast. It's a little more intricate, so you almost have to listen to it a few more times. I feel like there's some things that he may be saying that you will miss, which I feel like that's a good thing, in a sense, because I love when you have a rapper who you can listen to their flow, and you've been listening to it for about 2-3 weeks, and then you listen to it like on the 4th week and be like, oh, I didn't even realize that they were saying this, you know. So that's a powerful thing. I think that's a lost art form to a sense. I'll say he probably could have rolled the beat a little better. But I can tell that there's some substance in what he's talking about too. Sometimes when you have some substance and you're sharing from your heart, you can almost detach yourself from the beat because you want to get what's on your mind and get what's on your heart. But you got to make sure you still are connecting with that beat to make sure that you can connect with your audience so they can really fully connect with what's on your heart too.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you can definitely like hear the passion in his voice. There's like he's talking about some real stuff. But like how you said, you won't really notice what exactly he's talking about until a few listens, like a week, 2 weeks, the next day. I mean, yeah, it was definitely like some pain stuff. You know, I love the pain.
Pain.
And yeah, I mean, as far as a rating go,
not yet. Remember, full artist. We're going full artist. And then I would definitely I agree with both of y'all. I definitely you definitely heard the passion. It was definitely very heartfelt.
His energy was there too.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the only really big feedback, like you said, War, was that it was that riding the beat. You know what I'm saying? There was portions of the cadence that got off, but then there was portions of the cadence that was on, and that might have been intentional. That might have been a part of the art. You know what I'm saying? Because that is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it was bad that it was off. It catches your ear like, hold on, wait. That was a little off, and it might have been intentionally so you can really listen to the words because it's a powerful message. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, he sent in 2 more records. Let's tap in and see what he is, and then let's rate him as an artist. This one's called Monument.
Cold summer. Hey, yo, Tori, we done playing with these boys. OMF. All right. Let Moxie Music do it. Huh? Cold summer. Let's get it.
Far from a hero, I ain't playing the victim, no. Charge set to blow, more Johnny Depp than trample snow. Try your snipple nose, quit your crying. We ain't reliant on these crippled lions. Keep money flying, we're quiet grinding. I am more like a wolf who understood and protect the sheep. Lion a Judah, truest ruler protecting me. So while you suck your teeth, I gotta work, cause I love to eat.
We're gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna let y'all get feedback on that one. I just couldn't listen to it because of the mix. I'll start. I don't know. It's just, it was very, very distorted on all fronts. And it was very hard to listen to. it was not appealing as far as the delivery. It was very tough to listen to. And like I said, it might have just been the mix. It might have just been the recording, all of that. But like for me personally, it was tough. So that's my feedback on that song. Not him as an artist, but again, at the same time, like no. So Ike, we're gonna end with you, Anwar.
Yeah, so I definitely like the first song better. This beat was like way different than the first beat.
Mm-hmm.
It was a whole different lane.
Which could be good because but as an art, like when we get to the after the last song, we'll see, because what you said, like it was a different beat, which shows his versatility, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has such a strong voice. You know, I noticed like when he's saying like some words, it's like, I don't even know how to put this. It's like you can hear every word he's saying, like from letter, like to the front to the beginning of the word.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how to put it, but yeah, it's like, it's really like strong. It's real strong. You know what he's saying, but I don't know. And I could kind of hear it through my speakers. Like the mix was definitely not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More.
I would say I'm with y'all on the from what it sounded like on my end, that the mix wasn't good. And the only thing that I think is disappointing is when a mix isn't good, because sometimes an artist can have something there, but it's not showcased the right way because the mix isn't really handled the proper way. And that's what was really unfortunate. I understand what Ike is saying, because I think he enunciates very well.
That's the word.
You know, so okay, all right, yeah. But I feel you though. I agree with you. Like, you hear all of that, and that helps you really connect to him. Like he seems like a really passionate artist, and even that enunciation helps you connect with everything that he's saying, which is something that you don't commonly get. Like, he got his own lane, and I so far I like what I'm hearing so far. I wasn't crazy about that mix, you know, but I ain't gonna take that away from him as an artist. I'll take it away. I have to take something away as a song, you know, just being real. But as an artist, so far I like the passion though. Definitely like the passion.
Yeah, especially like nowadays, you don't really get like, you know, a lot of artists, they don't pronunciate their words. Like, that's the word I was trying to find, but you can definitely, like, he pronunciates his word, you know what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know, that's different as of, you know, in today's world.
That's
not very. Before I play his last track, I just want to say I've been getting I'm sitting here looking at some of the emails that I've been getting. If you're sending records or beats or songs, whatever, don't send me links. Please don't send me links. I'm sitting here going through it, and this might be just people like, here, I'm gonna talk about this on another show, but I just gotta say this: like, if you're a producer, don't just send me beats. Like, don't just take people's emails and just send them beats. Cause like I got somebody that just sent me Thomas Jefferson type beats is the subject. And then he goes on to say, free for nonprofit, please tag and use if you want to, release, purchase the tracks. And he sends me a whole bunch of links. It's like, bro, I'm not an artist. Like, you got this email from the YouTube page. So like, this is the things that we need to do better at as producers. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I understand you want to get sales, but know where you're getting your emails from. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just cold email people that are asking for beats to critique, or don't just, if you've got producers on here that put their emails out, don't send producers beats. What are you sending producers beats for? They don't want beats. Producers don't want beats. We don't want to hear your beats. We're not going to purchase your beats unless we're trying to support you. Like Ant and who was just doing the beat purchase? It was Ant and another producer. I think it was Drell. Was it Drell?
Yeah.
They were doing that. They were buying beats. That's good, but that's 1 in a million for real. Like, you're not going to get that. Find artists, build with artists, connect with artists, build relationships. relationships is key to anything in this music business. You can go back and watch any interview that I've done so far. Everybody will tell you the same thing: is build relationships, network, build relationships, and network, and grow your craft. So, irritated me. I'm sorry. I had to let that out. So, if you're sending records, please send me the MP3s, not links. And don't just cold email me random stuff.
Now Thomas Jefferson type beat.
Thomas Jefferson type beats. Bro, what?
As weird as it sounds, I'm kind of interested to hear what Thomas Jefferson type beat sound like.
We gonna check it out. We go check it out.
And I know I did when I sent the link to some producers. A few of them said they sent links to their YouTube for the beat critique because they're at work or they weren't at home and stuff. So
okay. No, these is like.
Yeah, but his message in it was like, I'm sending it to you if you're gonna use the beat.
Yeah,
like,
buy it, basically.
Yeah, just know who you're sending your beats to, bro.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rant like that. I didn't mean to do it. Let's get back to the critique. I can get on my soapbox. This last one is called The Price of Life. Still, the artist that we rocking with right now is a sick one. This is the last record he sent in. And after we get a feedback on this one, we'll give him a ranking. Best 1 out of 10. All right.
Riddle taking flight, yo. Is it heaven or hell? The church or the cell? What you pay for your blessings had to pay for my bell. I know you told me we won, but I feel like we failed. Modern slaves and gold chains, foundation is frail. I'm king, but these peasants wanna put me on trial or execute me on sight. They don't like how I smile. If you can't tie my laces, how you running my mouths? Gold medal with my proof, how I'm out here in style. I came and made family and they hate me for that. Though I still show love and there wasn't a that. That butter knife boys got me scratching my back, trying to take sneak stabs, but I'm laughing at that. I would show up with a click and we clapping. In fact, it was a standing ovation. Am I lacking in facts? I put you on game as you spit in my face. Now the friendship dead as you spit on my grave. He never switched sides over meth on the map. I'm a godsend leader, I just happen to rap. I used to push pounds, I so happen to strap. They got caught by a tub and wasn't locking a strap. If you wanna throw hands, of course you know where I'm at. But if I touch and disagree, what's gonna happen with that? You gon' run back to your hole, live the snitch like a rat. Then I lose what was built. Where's the sense at in that? Now let me switch it up for my introduction and do the same thing and break it down to a science. It's like this. Picture rise, script lines through mystic rhymes, where truth denies, twisted lies that scrutinize. A gifted mind sits inside these battle lines. The feast of minds, intervention divine, scripts his time. No false prophet, the fake halted by death's target. The hate constant, a sake marching with grace on them. The sick.
All right, War.
I thought I was last. Am I not last?
Me, right?
Huh?
No. I said I was gonna go first. I did say that.
Okay,
I said I was gonna go first.
Just making sure. I mean, I don't mind.
Yeah, I did say that. No, I did say that. I gotta stick to my word. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stick to my word. No, that last song was probably the best song I heard out of all 3 songs. I liked it as a full composition. I can tell you that, like, the cadence to the beat, the passion, the delivery, the message, everything about it was a record for me. There was parts of it that were a little shaky. Like when there was one part in the middle where he started talking and it was like distorted. And I don't know if that was a creative expression because the rest of the vocals were cool. Like the vocals were clean. It was a clean, like the lead vocals were clean. And there was a part in there where he was talking and it was like real distorted. And I was just like, I don't know if that was part of the creativeness of the track but I just like that kind of threw me for a loop. But as a whole, the record as a whole, I definitely rock with that one the most. As an artist, I would give him 6.5. 6.5 out of 10. Totality. It would I probably would have said 7.5 if that second record wasn't off for me. That second record threw it all the way off. So I would say as an artist total, because of his versatility, but then also because of the growth that needs to happen and because of the music of where we are today, I would give it a 6.5 as an artist total.
Yeah, I agree on that because he is kind of out of his time. Like it's not as of right now. He's definitely giving me a different type of vibe. Like, but yeah, that song was definitely the best. You know, I like the beat. I recognize the beat from a Tuesday song.
Oh, that's a Tuesday beat.
It's a Tuesday beat.
That's dope.
And yeah, I mean, if I give him a rating, because that second beat or that second song really threw me off. It was like it didn't even sound like him. It was like didn't even sound like something he would make for real. But that third one, that was hard for sure. I give him a 7. I give him some leeway on that second song because I don't know what he was doing in that second song.
Okay. War.
I agree. I think the third song, I'm with y'all. I think the third song was the best. I do like his passion.
Yeah.
You can tell that he's really trying to communicate. You know, some people try to be hyped, some people try to be turned. He's really trying to communicate. You know, he has almost like he has a mission with his music. I would say body of work off of what I've seen here. I really wish he would have given a different song aside from that second, honestly, because I think it would go a little higher. But I might be about 7.5.
Okay.
Only because of that second song. I think if the second song, if he had a different song instead of that second one, it may have pushed him into, you know, a good 8 or something like that. I feel like he is versatile. I know it's different from the sound now, maybe because I'm a little older, but for me, it's actually kind of a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? Just being so. But yeah, I would have liked to hear something aside from the second song to, you know, possibly critique it a little differently. But we'll have to go off of the body of work that's presented on here.
Right. Okay. So overall, that's good. Definitely go tap in with the sick one. Like you said, like it's not it like I think as an overall artist, I want to hear more of his newer stuff. Like I said, I know of his older stuff. I've never heard any of those songs. It was the first time me hearing any of those songs of his. And I mean, I want to hear some more of his newer stuff and see where he's came. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to you, bro. Continue to grow, continue to get feedback, continue to push. You definitely have you definitely have the baseline of it. So continue to study the game. Like I know you do, 'cause I know you. So continue to study the game and continue to grow and take. I think you have an opportunity here to merge something that used to be with something that is. And I think a lot of people don't think about that. Like it's been a lot of people either are in the past with their stuff or they're coming into a new wave, but you have an opportunity to change the game and really provide something different. So I think it's really cool for you because you have an opportunity to take what was and merge it with what is and make something brand new. Really, it could be what's next. You know what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents. But who am I? I'm just Jones.
Yeah,
this next. You said what?
There's definitely an audience for what he's trying to be.
Yeah,
that's the hardest part is finding like your own sound and finding your audience, and he already has that pretty down pack. So yeah,
absolutely. So this next person, I'm trying to make sure I got I had the list up, you know. This next person it's a producer. He just got one. He sent me WAV files. And they were Google Drive. I couldn't access them. So I got one MP3. It's a beat, I think. His name is Haymaker Beats. So let's listen to this and let's give him some feedback.
No Limit Mike, where you at?
Haymaker and No Limit.
Hey, Haymaker, don't do these beats, please.
I think we're gonna start with Ike on this one.
Sorry, someone called me. But, yeah, I definitely hear like a young boy on it. I mean, you heard the wall. So I mean, obviously, yeah, definitely like a young boy, like Pain type of track. You know, that guitar was hard. The guitar lead, I really like that. The drums were simple, left it way open for an artist to do really whatever. I liked it. Are you doing the ratings now?
No. Well, yeah, because he only sent one. Because I only was able to access one.
Yeah, so my rating on just that one beat, it's like an 8.8.
Okay.
8.8. I like
it. 8.8.
Yeah,
it went to 8.5, 8.8. We get real precise. I like it.
Right. That's what I was like. 8.8.
Like 8.73. You know what I mean? But no, but no, I like that though. I definitely agree with what Ike is saying. Definitely felt that young boy kind of vibe in there. I'm really simple with the way that I break down a beat. I'll listen to it. And, I do some different things with some different artists and, partner with artists and try to put artists together. And based on, I just listen to it and I say, would I try to connect an artist that I know with this producer based off of this beat? And I could definitely say based off of that, I definitely would. So it's much respect to the beat. Very relevant for today's music. Nice little vibe. So, yeah, I would probably say I'll give it an 8. I definitely give it an 8.
I would definitely say first, it's definitely a record. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of times when people listen to beats or they listen to, for times like this, they get crazy and they make sure the beat is super full. But I like what they did there. That because as I was listening to it, I was like, man, like this, it's very open. Like I felt like something was missing, but I didn't feel like there was anything that you can add on the production side. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of producers get caught up in the sense that, hey, I got to add all this stuff in here and make sure it's full and make sure it actually feel like I feel the beat fully. And it's like, no, Make sure it got a bounce to it. Make sure it got, and I think that record had a decent bounce, had a dope bounce where an artist could find a pattern, find a rhythm to it. It was very open. Like you could have did the Young Boy flow. You could have even did like I could have heard like a True Lagoon on that. You know what I'm saying? If I had some True Lagoon acapellas and put those on top of that beat, on that BPM, I feel like that would have rode on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's very open. It doesn't matter. I really rock with it. I would have liked for a different sound selection. I think a lot of people, that's one thing that I have grown in producing, is making sure that all of my sounds are really clean and making sure that they are quality. And I think that was probably the biggest feedback that I would give, is that like the hi-hats were like a little cheesy. And even like the piano, it was like and it wasn't that the melody of the piano or the rhythm or the pattern of the hi-hat was a little off. It was just like, hey, like the sound isn't there. So if you would have switched it out with another one, like that would have been super dope. And there's a bunch of kits online everywhere that you can grab them. But that would be my feedback, and I would give it like a 7.5, just because of the sounds. So,
I mean, you can hear it better on your side too. So it's
yeah.
True. You can really give the good.
Yeah. I mean, I anticipate you being a tougher judge in that area, because that's more y'all area expertise as well. So I can imagine y'all would be tougher judges on that, than I would be. Maybe, I mean, we'll see, because I can
maybe, be right? Maybe.
So we'll see. We'll see how this play out. I say that now. I turn into Simon in a minute,
Right. That boy be like, oh yeah, this would do this and this would do that. All right, so we got this other producer. And this producer, his name is Kino. Kino is
Kiono. I know who.
Kiono?
Yeah.
Kiono. Okay. Kiono. So here we go. I'm gonna play the first record by Kiono.
Kiono, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hold on.
Kiono, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say off the rip, that was definitely some Detroit stuff. Like that, I heard what's his name? Coochie Man. Like I heard him. Hold on, here. Like I literally heard that straight through that. Like, yeah. So that's definitely some Detroit stuff all the way.
Yeah. Sure.
The bounce was there. It was open. Again, like sounds. I definitely think there was definitely sound selection that could have been a little different, but for the most part, I love the pattern. I love the melody. He got 2 more beats that I guess we're gonna play, but I would definitely say that I rock with that one on the Detroit side of things. It was the lane, and he did what he was supposed to do in delivering in that lane. So
yeah, I'll say I mess with it, man. I definitely just a nice little vibe, man. Like I don't know what city the sound come from, like how you said Detroit. But it's just a good vibe, kind of like a good feel, just kind of give you a different, like, just something different, a break from the norm, and I enjoyed it. Just the way it felt aesthetically, like it was just a good feel, man. I actually enjoyed listening to that beat.
Yeah, I
Like
got
you made this.
I got the same feeling from you to Detroit, the Hoochie Man or whatever. I got that
I don't know
vibe.
his real name, but yeah.
That's the name of the song. I don't know the artist name, but yeah, it was open. It was open. Artists can do whatever they want on it, especially that Detroit sound.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, we're gonna play another one. This one's called I Am Kiono. Kiono is his name, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I know this loop.
Keanu, let's go. Let's go.
Ooh. The first thing I'm gonna ask is I know that sound from somewhere. Where'd that come from, Ike?
That's my loop.
That's what I figured, man. Shout out to Ike made this on the loop. He made the loop. War, let's start with you and then I'll close it up.
Man,
There's one more beat too, so
that's out of any song or any beat we heard, that's the best one I've heard tonight. Like off any song, like that was like I would buy that, like, for real.
I agree.
And get it to an artist that I work with, like that was hot, all the way around the board. I don't even have anything like do this, do that, change this, change that. That was hot, just flat out.
Yeah, I agree.
I of course there's gonna be a little bit of bias. It was my loop, of course it's hard, but as far as the drums go though, the hats went stupid, and like if you
the hats.
As far as being
Crazy.
open for an artist, it was kind of cluttered as far as drums, but if you bring that to a beat battle, like they're going crazy. You know what I'm talking about? So
absolutely. So I think the thing that hit me about the beat was that there was a lot going on. Like it was literally the transitions, like what I was listening for. That was a beat battle beat. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's cool because it's a beat battle beat, but it's also a beat that is able to be like War said. He said he would have bought it and got it to an artist. Like it's open enough to actually, like, it's not as full like as you could hear a bunch of complication. Yeah, there was a transition. Yeah, there was a lot going on as far as the drums. The drums were very, very, very cluttered. But then on the flip side, the fact that War said was like, yeah, dude, I would buy that and get that to an artist, says that it was open enough for him to say, oh, I can hear in one of my artists that I work on spitting or rapping or singing over this. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was super dope. The beat as a whole, that I agree. This was probably the best one that we've heard all like the whole night. I think that was the best record so far.
Yeah, like it was cluttered, but like when you have a cluttered beat like that, it has to be mixed well. And as far as I could hear, the mix was pretty good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then he got one more. I'll play one more, and we're gonna do two more. We're gonna do like 2 or 3 more people, and then we're gonna close out, and then we're gonna pick. I'm gonna pick back up. If y'all want to join next week, y'all absolutely can. I'm doing an interview next week with a very decent producer, really good, really dope guy. I will be announcing who that is at the end of the show, but let's play Keanu's beat right quick.
Keanu, how you do that?
I hear Pop Smoke all over this. Yeah, I could hear Pop Smoke all over that one. Like that, that's anybody from the UK. Like they would have literally destroyed that. Yeah, I want to say is Keanu, if you watching and if you see this, hit me up, like, because we definitely need to work. I want to talk to you. Let's make some things happen, because I think the thing that I really like about your stuff is the beat or the drums. Like your drums are very, very clean.
Yes.
And they hit. Like the way that the kick is cutting through the mix is crazy. So I definitely want to work with you just off the sense that you know how to mix your beats to actually make it hit, to make somebody want to buy it. You know, that's probably the biggest thing. So let's definitely hit me up. That's the first thing. Second, it was a dope record. Like it fit every beat that we played by him, like all 3 of them, they fit the lane that it was supposed to fit in. Like I knew who he was aiming for. I knew what it was, and I knew what I was looking for. Every single one. So overall, as a producer, I would give him 9 out of 10.
So it's on to me.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, he sent 3 different beats in 3 different lanes. He killed all 3 lanes. Shows the versatility. You know, the mix is obviously hella good. That drill beat, it wasn't so much like New York drill. That was like some, you go over across the ocean, like that's like some UK drill.
Yeah.
So
you go across the ocean, and that's UK.
So I rock with all 3. You know, as far as like if I'm an artist listening to those, like the second was kind of cluttered, but like as a producer, I give it 9.5 out of 10. Like,
yeah. I'll say 9 out of 10. Easy. Like definitely a producer who I would love to connect with. You know, some different artists that I know that I work with. Just versatile. You know what I mean? I feel like there's just, you got some people who play and some people who understand the art to it. You know what I mean? I can definitely tell, in my opinion, there's definitely a producer that knows the art to it. Yeah,
I agree.
3 for 3, like definitely 9, and 9 probably be. I could do 9.5. I'm gonna still say 9 though, just to push them. But I definitely thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah. So yeah, Keanu, if you're listening, definitely connect with me. Your information as well. I got you. I'm probably gonna be hitting you up anyway if you're watching this. So just be on the lookout for that. Man, it's super dope. So I'm gonna play a couple more. People start sending them in after we started. So I got a load of emails. So we're definitely gonna redo this show again because I love it because I get a chance to give people feedback. But I also love it because I get to just connect and listen to music. Like this is dope. This is dope. So play one or two from like one or this one is Indo Tribe. So fun fact, Indo Tribe. Well, I'll let you introduce them. War, who's Indo Tribe?
Actually, a pair of rappers here in Cleveland that I've done some different things with. Told them to send some music in. I think that they are some young artists who definitely can use some feedback, and so I just thought it'd be good for them to send some stuff in and just get some feedback.
All right. Well, we're gonna play ones. The first one is called Candy.
I know she feeling this. Oh yeah. Yeah. I just want some bitches for some fun. Get that shit one time, then I'm done. That bitch put that dick up on her tongue. Bitch, I'm better than all my demons. Oh yeah. Niggas talk that shit and grab a gun. Nigga, you was sweet just like some gum. Skittles, Twizzlers, nerds, and some dum-dums. It ain't never matter what you think. Really, it was what I thought about me. Homebody break it and goes to the brink. Me take a risk, make a move, take a leap. Nobody else gon' wake them out they sleep. Fuck the intro, introverted, so please do not speak to me, especially if you sleep. Bragging about all your bitches, how they treat that I can't eat. Yeah, I love it too. Where you running to? Really, I'm not a mule that I can't eat. Yeah, she is hella cute. She think that I'm a fool. I know you like to choose that Laffy Taffy chew. She already misuse, cause issues. No, I don't miss you. Bitch, I'm not finna chase you. Can trip over you, I ain't tryna.
Let's start with you, Ike.
Say off the rip, I definitely get Chance the Rapper vibes.
Yep.
There's definitely an audience for what what's going on right there.
For sure.
Personally, it's not something that I would listen to because I don't listen to a lot of Chance the Rapper or that type of stuff. But definitely an audience. I was vibing in my seat. It had a bounce to it. Like the cadence, all that was there. He has a sound. Yeah, I rock with it.
Yeah, there's not much I can say about them. Like, let's talk about like when you talk about a clean record, like that was it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about clean as in because clearly there was definitely cursing in it and there was definitely stuff that people said, but I'm talking about clean as in like the delivery was there, like in their genre. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? The lane is there. They knew how to not just deliver the cadence, but they actually knew how to deliver the message through the vocal, through the tone. You know what I'm saying? Like they used it melodically. And I think a lot of rappers don't know how to do that. And they lean on auto-tune. But like I like the record. It was a dope record to me.
Yeah, I it was a little bit just I couldn't hear it completely over here, but I feel like they definitely have like a different sound, kind of like we were talking about, like with the Sick one. It seems like in that song, they got a theme. He's trying to, really stick with the theme. So just one of those break from the norm, like I said, a breath of fresh air. It's a few artists, and even in those beats from the last producer we're listening to, just a break from the norm, that breath of fresh air kind of feel. And I really enjoy like just that getting hip hop back to a lot of different feels, man. You know, I really just get to a place of everybody having their own name, people not mimicking each other. And I want to sound like this person, sound like yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, your own artist. So that was one of the things I enjoyed, you know, in hearing that particular track.
Man, all right. For some reason, they other records ain't sending. It's not sending over. So let's rate them off of that record.
I'll go first. For what it is and what vibe it created, and like the genre it's in, I think it was easily 8.5 out of 10, easily.
Yeah, I would definitely say. I would definitely give it like a. I would say like an 8. I say an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking about an 8. You know, a song like that, when you do have that kind of feel, and it's almost like, and I don't want you to go back and play it or nothing like that, but it's almost one of those songs where you have to see if it holds you the whole song. You know what I mean? So a snippet of it kind of gives you the feel for the song, but you almost need to hear the whole song to see if it can keep your attention for the whole song.
Your attention.
But I would say an 8 off of what I heard though.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And then that's dope. Definitely shout out to Endo Trap. I seen they got it mixed by Goldie. Shout out to Goldie, another dope engineer in Cleveland. Definitely appreciate y'all for sending some stuff in. So this last person that we're gonna play, and then like I said, if I didn't play you today, we're definitely gonna add you into the list for next week. And I might make next week's show a little longer. I'll promote it. Make sure you tap into the producer spot on Instagram to find out what's going on, because I might do it. I'll either do it before the special guest hops on, or I'll do it after the special guest hops on. And the special guest might even hop in to critique it, because I mean they got a couple placements, a couple big placements in plaques. And do he got plaques? He got any plaques yet?
That's not bro. He got plaques, bro. Like
okay, that's what I thought. So he got a couple plaques. You know, he got a couple plaques. But and I'll after we play this last artist, we'll tap into. I'll tell y'all all of that stuff and how to tap in with that. But yeah, so this last person, his name is Yoko, which is another one that isn't. He isn't somebody who is scared to, or not scared, but he's not somebody that isn't familiar to the platform. He also sent some stuff in before, and this looks like some new stuff. So let's check out what Yoko hitting for. He's doing something different. I did some recording for him a while ago, so let's hear what it's hitting for. Let's see. And again, like even the people that I record and I work with, they know if they're on the chats, like they can tell you straight up. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'll tell you if it's whack. So this one is called Changed Up.
Yeah, it's lit. 2 things. Yeah. This beat was brought to you by
The Pharmacy.
Yeah. I'm right back, came back, and I'm on a mission. Yeah. Said I'm on a mission. To the freezer kids, get it. Took a break, now I'm back and I'm on a mission. They thought I was done and finished, straight out of commission. She gon' let a nigga fuck, I just want the upper. You think she a corner with the way I turn it bitter. You think I'm a waiter with the way I up and serve her. All up in her mix, son like a fucking blender. Gotta watch these niggas fake and they stay pretending. Knew you wasn't real, boy, out in the beginning. And these bitches plotting, watch out for these women. They'll leave you sour and bitter just like a lemon. Gotta keep the tool on me just to fix the problem. Keep my niggas close to me like Batman and Robin. Keep on flexing and flashing, it's gonna be a robbery. She the top notch with it, she a super scholar. Lil' mama head fire, call her Ghost Rider. Yeah, I got away with words, I'm a tight rider. I been shot before, man, did that shit hurt. Never had your fam steal from you, man, it hurt worse. Save her number and my phone is water gun, she squirt squirt. Stepping in the spot, I'm dripping sauce, yo, go mustard. Pop a pill to get me high like I just left the 8th grade. I'm just trying to run it up and get my niggas paydays. I'm just trying to open up these doors like a bus driver. I've been working on this vision here since I was bus riding.
All right, we're gonna start with the artist, man. War.
He has I don't know what artist to compare to nowadays, but he reminds me of these artists out of Oakland. But the only thing I would say is like they were like Oakland, but it was like 1996. You know what I mean? Like I think he has a sound like I do. I personally enjoy that era of music, but I believe that his sound is. It almost is a little dated. It's an enjoyable song, but the feel of it doesn't necessarily catch the nostalgia I would look for as much as it catches almost a little bit of a kind of dated sound. It's quality, it sounds quality. The mix is there. I love some of the punchlines. I love some of the lines. Just the actual feel of the flow and the vibe of the song. Just and I might have to hear some more of his stuff too, because that could be the feel of that particular song. But that particular song did feel a little bit dated. So,
and for me, you know, that beat was hard. There's a few times when it's like, you know, it like the flow kind of, you know, it wasn't smooth. Like something was kind of choppy. Yeah, there's a few times when I was really just like, you know, I was kind of sinking into the record. Like I was really just like listening. I was chilling, but then he'd come in with like kind of a choppy line. It's like kind of get you out of your, I don't know, get you out of
the element.
But yeah, I rock with it for sure. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I definitely would say I would agree on both ends. I definitely think that record, first of all, Pharmacy, Dex is an animal. Definitely was a dope record on that end for the production side. But we're not rating the production, we're rating the record. I think when it comes to the record, I agree with Ike. There was definitely some times where it was like, you could have said that a little bit smoother. But then I think the other thing that really helped in the totality was what Anwar said, was like it brought you back to like it didn't fully capture the nostalgia of it, but it made you like that's a feel good record. It made me feel good. Like I'm sitting here like, okay, I can literally just turn this on and just vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get into it, and it puts me in like a chill mode. So I think it's a dope record though. I definitely think it has potential to really be something dope. So I'm gonna play one more by him, and then this is, like I said, this will be the last artist, and then I'm gonna play no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let Ike play one song. So get something queued up, Ike. Cause Ike actually makes music. He's actually a dope producer. He's actually way better than me. I'm actually like trash compared to Ike for real. No cap. But no, so this record, Yoko, is called Switch Up.
Yeah. It's lit. 2 T's. Time for the kid, nigga. Yeah. Don't change up on me. Don't change up on me.
I know that because I just recorded it.
Hold on, Rich.
Had to get it on my own. Had to go and get it. Had to get out on the road. Nigga, I don't really give a fuck about you, hoe. Really, I ain't kidding, cause I'm out here on my grown. Nigga, never change up. Switch up on the ones with me. Don't change up. No, I don't change up on me. Don't change up on me. Don't change up. Had to get it on my own. Had to go and get it. Had to get out on the road. Nigga, I don't really give a fuck about you, hoe. Really, I ain't kidding, cause I'm out here on my grown. Nigga, never change up. Switch up on the ones with me. Don't change up. No, I don't change up on me. Never change up, never switch up like a bitch on the mound. Do it like car and the need for the town. Do it like Pac, shit, you know I get around. I'm getting to it. You just watch me like you supposed to. I'ma get it in, mail it back like it's supposed to. Taking trips, riding ATVs, now we coasting. Wishing you was still right there with me posted. Niggas praying for my downfall, wishing hoping. But I'm going down, getting hypey like I'm Oakland. Where I really moving, got me toting on the barrel. And I keep that nigga with me like Arnold with Gerald. Yeah, I'm really him, we keep winning while they losing. Hate to see them niggas when they fall, catching bruises. Sometimes
War?
It felt like, I definitely can say between the two songs, there's definitely a difference in the song. I enjoyed the first song more. And to be clear, even if I go back to the first song, my fear about the first song was not that it wasn't a quality song, but I don't know if it's a song that could really be appreciated, you know? So just to kind of clarify, like, I feel like it's something I can mess with. I don't know if it's something that would be appreciated necessarily this day and age.
Right.
So I enjoyed it, but I just don't know how far it would go, just not in any fault of his own. And I think he's definitely being the artist that he is. And I would say the same thing with the second song. Definitely a lot of versatility, a big contrast between the two songs. The second song, it felt kind of busy. It definitely felt like there was a lot going on, and I personally couldn't find something to hold on to. It kind of had me here with it. You know what I mean? Definitely had me here with it. Good feel, but I felt a little overwhelmed at times. But I do definitely respect, especially in hearing the two songs, the contrast and the versatility between the two. It was like night and day in a good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, definitely some range.
I agree. All right.
It was definitely busy. I'm a fan of the first one though. That one was cool. I definitely go back and listen to the first one. Second one, no, it was cool, but I wouldn't go back to listen to it. It's a little too busy, too much going on, and like Or said, like there's nothing you really could just grab onto and just like, I don't know.
Yeah. I wanna hear, which I mean, I'll be the one who does it because I recorded it. I want to hear that record mixed, because I know it's not mixed. I when he sent it, I was like, oh, okay. He just wanted feedback on it, so I I really want to hear that record mixed and hear what it sounds like, leveled out, and really matched in volume and panned and really cleaned up. I think it could be a really different record. I think the cool thing that I told him is that he's marrying two things that aren't usually married. He's marrying the auto-tune singing rapish stuff with the Detroit swag rap.
That's real.
That's not usually done, you know. And I think he's tapping into a new lane, and I think that's why I appreciate it a little more. However, when you tap into a new lane, there's always growth that needs to be happening because you're creating something brand new. You know what I'm saying? So this is why, you know, we get feedback here. And I think what you said, or what both of y'all said, it was definitely needed to hear, because it was busy. Even as I'm listening to it, it was busy as heck. Like, I'm sitting here trying to listen to the verse, and I couldn't hear the verse because I'm hearing the ad libs and the singing and the harmonies over top of it. I'm like, yo, what are you saying in the verse? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like, that was on the recording side. To hear it, it's like, oh shoot, okay. And that's why it's good to always it's good to work with an engineer that actually can do the work. Am I throwing a shot at myself? Absolutely not. I'm not throwing a shot at myself. I know I didn't mix it. I can tell you straight up I didn't mix it. I leveled it out, but I ain't touch it for real. But it's good to make sure your stuff is mixed, because then when you're playing it for people, they're not giving you, they're able to give you an honest listen. And it's not like this stuff is, I heard this in the mix, or I really couldn't hear this, or this was that. So just make sure if your stuff isn't mixed, like, you don't really work through it and get that stuff. So, but it's definitely I like the record just because of the versatility of it. I definitely think it has room for growth. I definitely think there's some parts in there that he needs to go in and like rework after re-listening to it a few times. But all in all, I would say as an artist, versatility, I give him 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm right with you. I think 8. 8's a good.
I'll say about a 7.
Okay.
I could appreciate the first song. The second song was just a little bit too much going on for me to really connect. And connection is really huge for me. It was a little bit too much for me to connect with. So I would say a 7 on overall.
Yeah, I agree.
I just want to throw something out there, man. You know what I mean? Put both of these amazing producers on the spot. You know, I have to hop on here in a second, man. But I recently did a cipher, the showcase hip hop cipher. We have some really talented artists here in Cleveland. You know, even some of the artists we played tonight, Endo Tribe. So it was a really good cipher. I'm thinking we're gonna talk on the side, and we're gonna get something together for some of the artists that are jumping on here and following what's going on in the producer spot, and we're gonna put our minds together, man. I'm looking forward to hearing what Ike play here, because maybe we might get Ike to put something together for this cipher. We jump on in the studio with A. Jones.
Hey,
and
Ike
then
cold.
to promote, market, and fund all of this, and we just make something special, man. But we just need the right artists that we can help showcase, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay connected. Stay connected with what's going on here in the producer spot. If there's some producers who may even feel like they got some beats that they want to use for this cipher, man, y'all make sure y'all stay connected here, man, with what A. Jones has going on. And we make sure we want to see everybody come up, man. We want to see artists come together. We believe in unity. So y'all stay connected, man. Send those messages to A. Jones. Y'all send some messages to me. We're gonna get some producers. I'm gonna be real. This first one out the gate, producer, y'all gonna have to hold off with the second one out the gate, because Ike already gonna do the beat for this next cipher. So but we're gonna do something special, man. We're gonna put our heads together and come up with something special for the people that are following what's going on here, because this is an amazing platform. So I just want to throw that.
Man, I really respect that, man, for sure.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Before Ike play this record, make sure that y'all tap in. I don't know, you playing a record or a beat?
I mean, I was gonna play a record with Tone, but I can play some beats. I mean,
it don't matter. Just play. Just cue up two. So cue up a record and cue up a beat. So before he play those, I want to say thank you so much again for tapping in. Thank you for connecting with us, man. This has been it's always a joy to hop on here, whether I'm having an interview with whoever I'm having an interview with, or I'm connecting and just listening to records. Like, I think this is like, music is a part of my everyday life. It's what I do every day, and it's just a beauty, you know. It's a real beauty to be able to connect and vibe out, you know what I'm saying? So definitely appreciate y'all for always tapping in. Next week, make sure you are cued in to the interview that we have. We will continue. We'll play records. Like I said, it'll either be, before the interview or after the interview. And we got the homie Trey Gilliam will be tapped in. Y'all know him by Trey Made This Beat. All over YouTube. He has placements with a whole bunch of people. I mean, his discography is miles long. He just had an interview with Airbit. Really, really cool guy. Y'all definitely tap in, because that's going to be an interview for another one for the books. I'm interested to see what he says and how he says. I haven't even listened to his interview on Airbit, so I'm interested to hear what that's like. But man, like, yeah, so definitely tap in, definitely stay connected, definitely connect with these two cats. I appreciate y'all for coming on and joining me on this critique, man. We got to do this more often. Like, I don't know how often I want to really do beat and song critiques. I might even separate the two. So I might have one day a month be a song critique and another day a month be a beat critique. But I really enjoyed this, just being able to hear and give feedback, like honest feedback. because I think that's what's missing in a lot of these. Like you'll be on beat critiques or you'll be on song critiques and you don't get the honest feedback. And it's like, oh yeah, that's dope. And then you send it out to an artist and they're like, yeah, no, that wasn't it. And it's like, yo, like what so like I put it into a beat critique. No, like I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's needed. And our opinion is only our opinion. Like, don't take our word as end all be all. Like, go work your stuff and know that, be confident in what you do, but also take it in consideration. You know what I'm saying? And listen, maybe it is, maybe there is some things that you can tweak off of what we say. And maybe it isn't. Maybe it's fine. And our opinion just sucks. Either way, you are your biggest critic. And I think it's best that you get your feedback from not just us, but multiple sources to be better. The biggest goal here is to make you better and to make you bigger and better and successful. So that's what it is. All right, go ahead and play the record so I can close out the show.
I gotta share music.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Yep.
All right, this is a song I did with Tone on a Mission. He's an artist out of Baltimore. Yeah.
God don't accept demons. Some people seem to judge me, I don't understand their reasons. Just a lost soul trying to find a loved one. He don't pop no pills, so he smoke weed to help him feel numb. I see feel love in the air like I've been hit before. The ones I call my dogs, they even riding, no, they ain't here no more. Some shit just getting shady. Gotta be it for my baby. For my unborn child, I risk it all. I got memories in the grave, didn't go. That pain from losing granny left no feeling in my heart. Having visions that I'm next, and I just hoping that I'm not. You can't even show them love, cause they gon' take that shit and run. PTSD when I'm facing, fighting demons at night. Tossing and turning, I see them creeping in my bedroom. These baddies running through my conscience. I've been having wars with myself. I've been going through all of this pain by myself. That karma, she a boss bitch. She made me a target. When she come, I don't know. But I know she gon' solve my problems. Yeah, send me out there. I don't know where I'll go. Love me or you love me not. When I'm alone, please hold me tight. Baby, don't let me go. I'm broken hearted, I've been trying to stop the bleeding. And I get
Alright, yeah, that's
crazy. That's crazy.
So first, solid beat, bro. Like,
all right, that's my melody too. That's all. Since I can't make melodies.
Shots, man. Listen. It's a solid beat all the way around. Like the beat, like the drums, the melody of the record, the vocals, like Tone did his thing. Like Tone delivered on that. Like I rocked with that one heavy. And I'm not just saying that because it's you, because I'm one of your biggest critics. I'll tell you if it's trash. Yeah.
I'll play a little bit of another one. Cause this one.
Hold on. I need to hear what War gonna say.
Oh yeah, thanks.
What, on that last one?
Yeah.
Oh no, that mug is crazy. That mug was crazy. I'm like, I see why he on here critiquing. You know what I mean? Just flat out. That's yeah.
But I
go ahead.
Appreciate that. I'll play this one. It's called Ghetto Love Story. He's been like posting snippets on IG, like everybody's saying, drop it. It might be the single before his album drop. I think it's supposed to drop in like December.
Okay.
But,
I might hop off here before the song ends, but I do want to hear the beginning of it though. I'm just saying that before.
AC blows before your hoes, but my bitch, she the real.
I remember getting butterflies in my stomach. Hey, why? You made this?
Yeah.
Just to leave.
You stuck around through all the lies, I think that you the realest. And all your friends think that you tripping, cause you still with me. But I admit it, you the only bitch that give me. Since my apology for all the times that I done hurt your feelings. Was young and dumb, searching for love in the streets. Just how ghetto love story. I never thought that you would leave me. And now you're gone, I miss your smile, I swear I need you. Baby, can you dial my phone and please come home to me? I can't get caught in this love cycle. I want your heart, but you deserve better. Ghetto love, you got me caught up writing love letters. Time at the time, you took me back and I still hurt you. It was me, I ain't deserve. She traumatized and she can't love no one. Know my heart been through some damage, she don't understand it. And she been scared to love because they took her love for granted. You just show me all your dreams and all your wishes, and you hurt.
Stop playing it.
Bro, that shit is
Stop it. Stop it.
That's crazy, man. That's insane.
Stop. Stop it. Stop it.
You got it, man. Yeah.
Listen. That's where we're ending it. I'm not even saying anything about
I got
that.
a hot, but that Ike, we're gonna talk.
Listen, I'm gonna close the show out. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Thank y'all so much for connecting. I appreciate y'all so much. It has been a great show. Remember to stay connected. Remember to create. Remember to collaborate, man. You've seen it here. Collaborate, because collaboration thrives creativity. And remember to always create, because you're created by the creator. Yeah. See y'all next week. 7 p.m.